Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Welcome to TREKFAST. I'm Mike.
I'm Corey.
Today's very special. Today we're starting Season 3.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait. We just finished up Season 2, so now we're kind of entering Season 3 in style.
Season 3, Episode 1, Spock's Brain.
Yeah.
Spock's Brain. Great title name. We're excited. If you've watched TREKFAST before, you would know Corey and I's main complaint about the show is that not enough Sulu.
No, not enough. Not enough.
We love him. He's our favorite character, but we feel like he's just barely there. And all the other secondary characters are always at their stations.
Yeah, like Chekhov is always there.
Uhura is always there,
Yeah.
and then
Scotty's never left. So
it's like,
where does Sulu go?
yeah, there's just plenty of episodes where he's not there. So we're going to introduce this episode. This is the Sulu meter. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep count of how many episodes in Season 3 that Sulu's in. So every time we see him, we're going to raise it up one, and we'll see at the end of Season 3 how many Sulu episodes there are, hoping there's a lot.
I'm hoping there are too, and there better be. Or, we'll be held to pay.
Yeah. Let's see what we got for breakfast today. Corey,
Yeah, we went all out this episode. For starters, I have homemade hash browns and peppers and onions.
There you
Which,
go.
I've made that. I fixed it up really quick. And a little potato roll with cream cheese and sriracha. Look, it says ST, Star Trek.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Well, it's not on here because we reversed the image, but...
I have an everything bagel toasted with veggie cream cheese, and I also have some toaster scrambles, which if you're not familiar, they're like toaster strudels, but they have egg, bacon, cheese inside.
Scrambly items.
Scrambled, yeah. They're good. All right, let's just get started then.
Yeah.
Hey, the meter!
Sulu! Raising it up.
Great.
Yes. Great way to start Season 3. With some Sulu.
I shouldn't have done it. What's that? I should have never reconnected his mouth. Well, we took the risk, done it.
Yeah, no irreparable brain damage, nothing.
A fascinating cultural development of the kind which hasn't been seen in ages. The last such occurrence took place on old Earth when the Romans were warring.
He's not like normally a talkative guy. That's not.
Really. He's supposed to talk to that woman, and then she does nothing. She's
They
just
make like a joke like he's talkative all the time, like he never shuts up.
Yay!
Hey.
So, just
That was a good one. It was definitely a strange episode.
it was a strange one.
Let's talk about it. Let's do a recap first. So the episode starts with them seeing the spaceship that's like way more advanced than anything they've seen before, and Scotty's getting all goo eyes at it, and like, oh, look at that thing, it's amazing.
I love me some ship.
And then a woman beams aboard their ship, and she hits a button on her wrist, and everyone gets knocked unconscious, and then she walks over to Spock and steals his brain. Oh, I want to make sure the next episode doesn't start.
Hence the episode Spock's brain, because they all wake up and they wonder what happened to his brain, where'd it go. So they go to a series of planet led by Sulu, which is nice. Sulu helps them.
Oh yeah, we
have a lot of Sulu lines
the
in the beginning.
Sulu meter is at 1. And
Yeah.
he even got a bunch of lines. He even had a little captain log voiceover.
Yeah, when they all beam down, they picked a planet. Turns out it's a glacier planet full of like these primitive ape men, And when they talk to one, they find out they don't even know what women are.
They have no idea what women are. But they keep referring to these people that live below the surface of the planet as the bringers of pain and pleasure.
Or pain and delight.
Pain and delight. Sorry, pain and delight. Pain and pleasure makes more sense though.
It does, but
alliteration. But they do say pain and delight, and then we find out that's just their word for women. That's what they call women, the bringers of pain and delight.
But they all live actually underground, which seems to be like a more far advanced kind of underground society.
And we find out that all the women there have like childlike brains though. They're all stupid. I'm not just saying that. That's what McCoy says when he scans them.
He's like, yeah, they all have primitive brains.
I'm Morg, you are not Morg. What are you?
Jim, there's no use. You'll get nothing out of that one. Hers is the mind of a child.
And then, of course, they beam down...
Oh, yeah.
They beam down McCoy, and McCoy brings Spock with him, and it's Spock with no brain. And they keep doing these great zoom-ins on Spock's face with no brain.
Really dramatic.
And they have like a little controller that they control Spock with to make him walk around without a brain.
Yeah. So he's just there. It's funny. He's in some scenes he just stands and stares the other way, and it was very amusing. He's just like a little pet.
So it turns out they took Spock's brain so that they could run their civilization. He's like controlling the power in their underground bunker and like purifying the water. They're using his brain to like keep it warm.
Yeah.
So they're like, we need him to survive, and they're like, no, we need his brain back in his body. They get an argument with these women.
And then I guess they find out that back then the whole place was built by like a more advanced race, and they call it the teachers or the controller or whatever. But it's actually just a program that was left on the supercomputer.
Yeah, this ice age like wiped out this older civilization that was very advanced, and then this new civilization split. The men stayed up in the cold surface, the women lived in the bunkers below, and they like just download information from the people that used to live there. That's how they like managed to figure out how to take Spock's brain and stuff.
But then in hours they forget it, so it's weird. So they all are just dumb. So it's kind of weird. They go back and forth, and all Kirk says the entire episode is Spock's brain, Spock's brain. Where is Spock's brain? Where is it? So, but then McCoy takes a chance and is like, I'll put on the helmet to find out how to do this brain surgery.
McCoy loves Spock, and he sacrifices himself to save him, or because this thing could have killed him. He didn't know. He's going to download all this information in his brain.
I want to believe that, but I also think that he wanted to be Super Doctor.
He wanted to be a Super
Doctor.
He
wanted to be Super
maybe
Doctor.
Part of
he was
his
like,
ego.
The chance to do this
and
to
there's
know all
this
this.
very fun scene where like McCoy's operating to put Spock's brain in, but then the information he downloaded on how to do the operation, he starts forgetting mid-operation.
Well, first he's doing it very well,
Yeah.
and McCoy's like, he's warp doctor.
No, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty's like, oh, he's on warp speed. Warp brain surgery, and
then instantly forgets.
No one can restore a brain. You could. A while ago, it was child's play. Captain's log, supplemental. Our race against time to save Spock's life may have been futile. Dr. McCoy has lost the surgical knowledge he obtained from the teacher.
He starts like forgetting, and which would be scary if you were a doctor operating on someone's brain and then suddenly you didn't know how to do it anymore, and then he's like sweating and he's doing all these fades.
He does like an eyebrow.
But then it turns out he operated enough that Spock could speak, so Spock talks him through the rest of the operation.
He's like, just connect the rest of my vocal cords, and he's like, yes, that's better. Well, now I can help you assemble my brain together. And it ends with a hilarious joke.
So what do you think, Corey? How are you going to rate it? 'Cause
I
had a hard time picking mine, but you go first.
I actually feel like I really like this one. I feel like it good step into the new season. I feel like it had all the characters, so that was nice. It had a dilemma, but not necessarily like the usual dilemma. Also, it is kind of like, it's a little whimsical, like, there's missing a brain, and they literally just like, what do we do? We're going to go hunt a brain. Spock's brain. It's not called Pain or Delight, which would just be such a
That's what I
funnier...
said the title should have been called Pain and Delight. But.
Yeah, because bread and circuses, and they don't say it once, but Pain and Delight, all they're saying are Spock's brain, Spock's brain, Spock's brain, or Pain and Delight, Pain and Delight. So, I liked it. It was a little weird when they were like, look, Jim, all the women are dumb. Yeah, stand them. It was like, that was weird. And also, I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I didn't really like the female actress who, like, played the leader of the group.
Yeah,
I thought she was very kind of lacking, just like, in just being like, what, I'm here. Don't do that. No, I am a
It's
threat.
our brain.
Yeah,
It's our...
I have the brain, and no. And it's like, it was just kind of like, okay. I know it's like I know she's being told to do this, whatever, but it was, but I liked the episode as a whole, but still not one of my favorite episodes. There was a lot that made me laugh. So my rating will have to be just a solid 4. And I did finish my lovely 2-part breakfast, which was amazing.
So 4 hash browns with peppers and onions.
Yeah. And you know what?
Were there onions too, or was it just peppers?
I did hash browns with peppers and onions.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So 4.
And I did eat a cream cheese and just like, toast.
Yeah,
I did have cream cheese and toast. So to give it a half point, I'll do the cream cheese and toast.
Oh, so you're giving it 4.5?
Actually, no. I'm not going to do it. I want to stick with a solid 4.
You're just saying if you were to give a half point, you would have used it.
I feel like the concept alone and all the characters, like, kind of bumped it up to that 4 on itself. But I think that a lot of episodes had more deeper meanings and kind of went further,
So you're giving it 4
hash browns.
4 hash browns with peppers and onions out of 5.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say that. I mean, great to see Sulu. Great to see him in lines.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty has a really dumb new haircut this season.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't.
He
keep
just
it.
comes around and is like, yeah, boy, isn't that a ship? And he's like,
But I didn't even recognize him at first.
It's really.
He looked a lot older too. Maybe
He did.
I don't know how much time.
He did.
I also thought there was a really cool moment where, because they had that controller to move Spock's body without his brain, and there was a kind of fun moment where Kirk was down in a fight because they had these like pain belts on, and the belts they weren't called pain belts, they were called something hilarious. I can't remember. Pain bands. They're called pain bands. The pain band had Kirk doubled over on the ground in pain, but he was using the controller of Spock to like win the fight. So he made the controller of Spock go over to the woman and grab the controller from her, which was
He like walked like Frankenstein. It was kind of funny.
yeah. I thought that was a fun little moment. I'm gonna say, because I'm trying to like keep in mind like, all right, so I gave the episode with Gary 7 a 4, so I don't think I like this one as much. So I think I'm just gonna give this one 3. The 3 toaster scramblers out of 5. Still liked it. Glad there was Sulu, but
I gave Gary 7 4.5.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'll probably stick at a 4 at this one just because it was different. It didn't really have like it did, and it wasn't boring.
I don't think that's true. Actually,
boring.
I think you actually gave it a 4 because I remember we gave it the same rating.
Did I give it an iced coffee? Maybe.
I think that was a different. I think you gave the.
I just gave it. Actually,
I think you gave
you're
the
right.
Roman episode 3.5.
Oh, I did 3.5. Okay.
But whatever. That's not important.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So I'm just gonna say 3. I liked it, but better episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're excited to see what's next in season 3. Hopefully the Sulu meter will go even higher than 1.
I hope so too.
Hopefully it goes past the meter's capacity. So we'll see. All
Nice.
right, I gotta get ready for work.
Awesome. Thanks.
Goodbye,
for
everyone.
watching
We'll see you
Star
next
Trek.
time.
Yeah.